Book of Heaven, Volume 12, December 26, 1919. To live in the divine will is sacrament and surpasses all the sacraments together. I was thinking to myself, how can it be that doing the will of God surpasses the very sacraments? And Jesus, moving in my interior, told me,
"My daughter, and why are the sacraments called sacraments? Because they are sacred. They have the value and the power to confer grace, sanctity. However, these sacraments act according to the dispositions of the creatures, so much so that many times they remain even fruitless, without being able to confer the goods they contain. Now my will is sacred and holy, and it contains altogether the virtue of all the sacraments. Not only this, but it does not have to work in order to dispose the soul to receive the goods that this will of mine contains. In fact, as soon as the soul has disposed herself to do my will, she has already disposed herself by herself, and my will, finding everything prepared and disposed, even at the cost of any sacrifice, communicates itself to the soul without delay, pours the goods it contains, and forms the heroes, the martyrs of the divine volition, the portents most unheard of. And besides, what do the sacraments do if not unite the soul with God? What is to do my will? Isn't it perhaps to unite the will of the creature with her Creator, to dissolve oneself in the eternal volition, the nothing ascending to the all, and the all descending into the nothing? It is the noblest, the most divine, the purest, the most beautiful, the most heroic act that the creature can do. Ah, yes, I confirm it to you, I repeat it, my will is sacrament, and it surpasses all the sacraments together, but in a more admirable way, without mediation from anyone, without any matter. The sacrament of my will is formed between my will and that of the soul. The two wills tie themselves together and form the sacrament. My will is life, and the soul is already disposed to receive life. It is holy, and she receives sanctity. It is strong, and she receives strength, and so with all the rest. On the other hand, my other sacraments, how much they have to work to dispose souls, if they manage at all. And these channels which I left to my church, how many times they remain beaten up, despised, trampled upon. And some use them to sully themselves, and they turn them against me to offend me. Ah, if you knew the enormous sacrileges committed in the sacrament of confession and the horrendous abuses of the sacrament of the Eucharist, you would cry with me for the great pain. Ah, yes, only the sacrament of my will can sing glory and victory. It is full in its effects and untouchable by creature's offense. In fact, in order to enter into my will, she must lay down her will, her passions, and only then does my will bend down to her, invests her, identifies her with itself, and makes portents of her. This is why when I speak about my will, I become festive. I never end. My joy is full, nor does any bitterness enter between me and the soul. But for the other sacraments my heart swims in sorrow, and man has turned them into fount of bitternesses for me, while I gave them as many founts of grace.
Thank you for being a part of our community here at Divine Will app. If you enjoy listening to Jesus' lessons on how to live in the divine will, please give this video a thumbs up. Your likes help us reach more souls yearning to live in the kingdom of the divine will. We'd love to hear your thoughts and reflections, so drop a comment below. Your insights not only enrich our community, but also inspire others on their spiritual journey. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By joining us, you're helping to spread the news of the kingdom of the divine will, so that together we can bring His kingdom to reign on earth as it is in heaven. In the divine will, always.